Realty coming to you from another one of our market updates. So we had a huge success on last week's, we're in our new podcast room. Technology is improving, and we're really grateful that we have such a great space here to do these market updates. So we take our time, we really look at the market both nationwide and then locally here in Parkland. So I really have to ask you a question. So how can record low available inventory be right now in Parkland and really across the nation when mortgage interest rates are getting to be about 7% of the rate? By next week, we probably will be back into the 7% rate, but inventory's at record low levels. So typically when demand goes down, you would think supply would go up. That's simple economics, but that's not happening. Potential sellers are sitting on the fence with 2 to 4% interest rates if they refinanced in just the last 2 years or so on their 30-year terms. Why would homeowners want to trade in these record low interest rates for new homes up to 7%? For their, these monthly payments could be thousands of dollars more per month, specifically for homes in Parkland, Florida. So according to Alto's research, this week back in 2019, we had almost 66,000 new home listings. This week in 2023, we have approximately 43,000, resulting in almost 65% fewer homes now than we had just in 2019. It's crazy to think that. Active home listings are near all-time lows. Fannie Mae recently changed their predictions for mortgage rates for 2023 and into 2024. So they're predicting that 30-year fixed rates will average this year by the end of this year at 5.9%. So they predict that rates will come down almost a point from now by the end of the year, because they predicted earlier that it would be about 6.3%, which is great news. Interest rates will be in the fives, they believe. They also believed that that rates for 2024 will be closer to 5% at 5.2%, and they predicted earlier in the year that would be 5.7%. So they're predicting rates will be in the high fives sometime this year consistently, as well as the low fives in 2024. So when rates get back into the 5% range, and we saw that, just maybe a month ago here, the market activity picked up. People were possibly refinancing because rates were starting to get back in the fives, or they were taking their idea of that they could sell their home, put their home on the market because the rate would be just a little bit more than what they were actually achieving on the home that they're currently living in. So as a result, we will see bidding wars back when rates get in the 5% range again, as we did just 6 to 12 plus months ago. So mortgage interest rates and not prices drive buyers. So if you're a homeowner, now would be an ideal time to get ahead of this market and sell your home still for a premium price. I mean, homes are still up in price. I mean, even with a market change. Remember, I said last week that banks are offering 7-year ARM payments at 5.25%. So that means you can lock in a rate for 7 years at 5.25%. If Fannie Mae's predictions are even close, we'll be back in the 5%, certainly not even in 7 years, but in the next maybe 6 to 12 months. So you can wait. You have the time to wait and lock in a low 5.25% interest rate, or right around that number. So obviously it's a time where it's unique in the market. I haven't seen this kind of market where I'm telling people, with interest rates being high to actually, put your house on the market, sell your home, and then, do an ARM payment. So it does sound unique, of course, but to get ahead of this, you're going to be able to buy the right house you really want. You're going to be able to get concessions from sellers. Inventory is still record low numbers right now. I think we're still 60+% less than when COVID was in Parkland alone. But remember, we, as of March of last year, we had like 40 to 50 homes for sale in Parkland. Now, we're over 100 homes, which is very low, but it's still, we still have inventory and price points, particularly in Parkland in the luxury market. So this week in Parkland Real Estate, we have 104 homes for sale. Only 104, among which 44 of them have been reduced already, and they'll probably be reduced again, to get the home interested that a buyer will make an offer or within the negotiating process to go under contract and close. We have a 90-day average time on those homes for sale, and they're sitting on the market for about 90 days. Just in the past 7 days alone, 10 new listings for sale, 9 price reductions, 17 homes went under contract, 8 homes sold. Our median sales price is around $1.2 million. The mortgage interest rates market, we have seen an influx up, as I've been saying. We're getting closer to that 7% rate. 30-year fix is right around 6.88%. The 30-year jumbo rate is at 6.35. That's really what buyers are using, those type of programs for Parkland homes, because we're in a luxury market. And the 15-year rate is a little over 6% right now at 6.07%. Our 10-year Treasury, we're getting close to 4%. We haven't seen that in a while. So, obviously as that Treasury 10-year goes up, the interest rates go up. So what do you do with all this information? Well, there's many things you could do. Just stay informed of the market, know what your value is. We've seen unprecedented appreciation in home values nationwide, locally, internationally even. So, you really want to keep your pulse on the market. We do this every week to give you that information. If you need an equity update, if you're, meeting with your financial advisor, your accountant, as we're in tax season now for last year, we'd love to be able to help you out, give you this information so you can make an informed decision with you and your family of where your next move is. Because understand, people move from houses every 7 to 10 years. So if you're taking a 7-year ARM payment, you probably can keep that rate, and you might not even have to refinance if you're going to make a move before. So really look at these opportunities, and perception's not always reality when you look at what the media pushes out or what you read online or on the news stations. Because if rates get in the 7%, but you as an informed buyer with good credit and a down payment can get a 5.25% rate. If rates were back in the 5% range, they were, as I said earlier in this video, they were in that percentage rate, even at 5.9% or so, just about a few weeks ago, a month ago. And we did see a serious influx in showings and offers and activity because people felt more comfortable. Did they feel more comfortable because people perceive this notion online when the media tells you that it's okay to, get back in the market, get off the fence? Well, understand, even with rates at 7% or more, it's still a great time to buy because you can sell your house at a premium and be able to really get the right home. There is more inventory than there were just 6-8 months ago, and you really can buy the home of your dreams and take advantage of those ARM payments and just refinance at a later time. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has a great weekend. We have 2 open houses this weekend, one in Parkland Golf and Country Club on over a half-acre lot for $1.5 million. We will be there tomorrow from 12 to 3 p.m., as well as Saturday, and then Sunday we will be in the ranches on our almost 3-acre, 4,200 square foot property. Amazing home, very unique, not a lot of inventory in that type of price point in the ranches. And we will also be there on Sunday from 12 to 3. So a lot of movement going on in our market. Inventory is down, makes it very imperative for you to work with the right team. We are proud to say we are the #1 selling team at Parkland, and we're keeping up with the market trends to give you the best available information for you to make an informed decision in your real estate needs. So hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope I see you this weekend at one of our open houses. Take care.